Alright YouTube, welcome back to Wtf Rc Cars. So, we got another little servo here from AGF RC, and this one, I'll run you through the specs. It's 4.8 to 8.4 volt, 333 Hz frequency where it runs on. Speed over 60 degrees at 6 volt is 0.120. At 7.4 is 0.100, and at 8.4 is 0.085. So at 8.4 volt, pretty rapid little servo. The static holding torque at 6 volt is 31 kilogram or 431 ounce inch. 7.4 volt is 36 kilogram or 500 ounce inch. And at 8.4 volt it is 40 kilogram 556 ounce inch. It's a fully brushless and it is programmable. So let's get you a nice close-up of it. Right, so this one comes in quite a nice case. And it's anodized black. So also comes with just your standard little brass inserts and a few different servo arms and a bunch of screws. So we've got a few servo arms, screws, and your little dampers, little bushings, and these are hex head. The screws to fasten it down are 2mm, and the one to hold the servo on is 2mm. So, like quite a few of these servos, you've got a really nice long servo wire, and it's also the ones that I like. It's black and the signal wire has the grey coating on. And there's nothing written on the plug to what I can see, but it is nice that they denote it with the grey cable. And it's really nicely well made one, this one. 40 kilogram, IP67 rated. So let's get this one on the test bed and see how it operates. Right, so we've got a servo arm fitted to it, so you can see, and that's the speed at 8.4 volt. Pretty responsive. That is definitely a very quick servo. So we'll just drop the voltage down slightly. So the next one is 7.4 volt. Still a very responsive servo. And just because, we'll drop it all the way down and try it at 6 volt. So still quite a responsive servo, even if you're going to be running it with a stock non-adjustable BC. So that's the performance at 6 volt. Right, let's get it set up on rig and see if the figures are what they claim to be. Right, so first 10 pulls at 5.8 volt, or as close as I can get to 6. Then if we have a look, so advertised as 30, we're actually getting 33.3. So let's zero it back down. So let's have a run at 7.4. So at 7.4, and we should be looking at 36, we're getting an average of 39.4. So 8.4 volt, let's have a look what we get. And at 8.4, 41.1. So I would say we are getting slightly lower voltage. I would say that this servo is more powerful than advertised. And they do have the little rubber O-rings on the screws. And these, in case you were interested, are the 1.5mm hexes. And I can't actually see any gap around the servo. So I'm not sure if the bottom actually comes off on this. It doesn't look like anything's going to let go. So I'm guessing this one is sealed. I can see a joint around servo, but I can't get it apart. So we're not going to be able to see what is in this one. But I would take that it is extremely waterproof. I probably could prise at it and tear the bottom off, but if they don't come apart, I'm not going to force them apart because they are really nice servos and I don't want to wreck it. As much as I'd like to see what's inside it. But there's no doubt in my mind with the AGF RC servos, if they said they're brushless, they're brushless. And the performance of them is absolutely cracking. So, let's get on with conclusion. Right, so, one hell of an impressive servo. I will put a link to this in the description of where you can buy it from. This one is the AGF RC and the model number is A80BHMW, and it's a super gear servo apparently. So I'll make sure that I've popped a picture of the specs and I'll have a good look, see if I can find anything else about it. As I say, it is a programmable servo and I will be doing a video on how you program these and what you can actually set once it's plugged into a computer, but I'll do that in a separate video because they've sent me more than one servo, so I'll try and get them all in so I can show you what each one does. But thanks again for watching Wtf Rc Cars. If you find this kind of video interesting, useful, or just entertaining, don't forget to share to friends and family, and like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys again in the next one.